All right, welcome to today's trading with Coach Shedrack. In today's trading, I'm going to be introducing us into the platform of Tradingview. So first thing to ask is, what is Tradingview? Tradingview is a platform that gives trader the opportunity to maximize different trading tools, simplicity of trading environment to make interpretations of a particular financial instrument, both the entry and the exit point for his trade. So TradingView is that platform that gives trader that robust environment to use different tools, to use tools ranging from indicators and all of that. Yeah, you see, the trade that we marked the other time is ringing currently. This is all right. Let me just cancel this. We are not about this one now. Let's just go into the class for today. We actually marked up some trade to take them on binary, and I actually set an alarm. I'm going to teach us all of this today: how to set up an alarm using TradingView. These are part of the advantages of using TradingView. You don't find this in other trading platforms, say Alpari, Hantech, FXTM, and all of those trading platform by brokers. So, all right, quickly, so let's continue into what we are doing. So TradingView gives trader that opportunity, gives trader that robust environment to mark up his chart, do the technical analysis and every other form of analysis that he needs to do for his entry and his exit in the market. And it is so simple to use, so simple to use. It has a user-friendly interface. So quickly, to get started with TradingView, you need to register, right? So you type tradingview.com and then you enter tradingview.com. You wait for it to load. Now, when you get to this place, look at the extreme right. If you see my cursor carefully, the extreme right, you see get started. So click on get started. Now, these are the different instruments in TradingView, different financial instrument. So to get started, you need $0. You don't need any amount to get started, even though there are other subscription that you might want to use. It's not necessary. There are subscriptions for sophisticated tools that will be available for those who subscribe. So these are the different sites. These are the different addresses that you could use for your registration, either Google or Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn or your app, whatsoever. So I would prefer to use my Google account. Sorry, please. So it's either you use an existing Google account on your system or you add up a new Google account. So I will prefer to use this Google account on my system. All right, I'm asked to enter my password. Can I still remember the password for this Google account? My God. I hope I'm still able to remember. No. Okay. Okay, since I got it. This is a very old email that I've not used for a very long time. Okay, they're asking me to put my photo. Well, let me just keep this side. I might do that next time. Okay, what name will I want to use? Let me use Shedrack. Let me use Shedrack. Continue. Okay, what is it? Username already exists. I've used this one already. Okay, let me use Shedrack. Shedrack. Well, Oh my God, what am I doing? What name did I use? I mistakenly typed a different name and I pressed enter. All right, so that's that about that. And so as I was saying previously, there is a pro version, there is a pro plus, there is a premium version. This is not, it's just slightly different from the ordinary version of it. The only thing is that you just have other privileges to use the platform in different fees, in different sheet and all of that. But I use the free version for now. All right. So let's go to the market. Click on market. Okay, let's go on chart, sorry. So go to product and then click on chart. Go to product and then you click on chart. And then it should take you to the chart. You take it to the chart. It's loading. What's wrong with this network? All right, so this is how it looks like. This is how the chart in TradingView looks like. These are the platform of TradingView looks like. As you can see, this is a chart for Apple. This is a chart for Apple. So what you want to do is to set up your TradingView. That's the major reason for this particular webinar. That's the major reason for this particular class. So let's set up our TradingView. The first thing to do is to remove the unnecessary things. We are seeing plenty noise here. If there is anything you want to do on your chart, is to make it as simple as possible, because the interpretation of your chart determines the outcome of your result in your trading. So you want to make your chart as simple as possible. So the first thing to do is to remove this particular indicator. How do? You right click it and then click on this remove. It will give you these different options. Click on remove. Sorry, please. So having clicked on removed, you see that particular indicator is gone. Now, these are assets. These are different assets, different instruments. And we are not going to be trading this. We're actually going to be trading currency. So because we don't need this, we need to remove them so that they don't clock here and they prevent our view, our perfect view into what we need to analyze. So just come to the particular asset you want to remove. Just highlight it, highlight it by placing the cursor of your cursor there, and then take it to the right. You see a times icon. Just click on it. It is gone. Click on it. It is gone. So each of them you click, you see these guys are gone. They are gone. So you need to remove all of them. These very guys, we don't need them. That's not what we're going to be trading. We're actually going to be trading currency. Even this currency, let me just remove them. Or let me remove them all and show us how to add them. Remove them. And while adding them, you need to add a singular brokers. There are different brokers. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. So this is this particular space where I had to delete all of those guys. It is called watch list. And there is something we are seeing at the bottom of this watch list, which we don't need. So just take your cursor there. When you take it to this particular horizontal line, you see how it highlights it. It now takes it to a vertical line. Your cursor now becomes a vertical line. Just pull it down, pull the guy down. You take it down. It is down now, and it gives you a clearer side, clearer view. All right, so having removed all of those assets, we want to add what we want. We want to add what we need for our market analysis. So you click on the plus sign of this watch list, come to this watch list side, and you see a plus sign. Just look at my screen, click on the plus sign. When you click on this plus sign, it takes you to the different financial instrument we have in the market. So because we're going to be trading currency, you take it to currency. Where's our now this particular what we're having right now is all the asset. These are all the asset in the financial market, all form of asset, right? But we want to trade Forex. If you want to trade crypto, you click on crypto, it highlight crypto for you. But we want to trade Forex. So you just click on Forex and it load the different currency pairs. Of course, from our previous videos, we talked about, from our previous class, we talked about the idea behind Forex. We explain what Forex is. We explain the different currency pair. We give an explicit detailing of the different what the Forex market entails. So I'm not really going to go into those things again. We don't need it. So today's class is just to focus on how to use TradingView. So I haven't come to this space and you clicked on Forex, it highlights the currency pairs that are traded on Forex. So, and each of these currency pairs are uploaded into different trading platforms, into different trading brokers. So this is a broker, FXCM is a broker, Owando. So you realize that we have Euro USD. Now this Euro USD on FXCM as a broker. You now still have Euro USD here again on Owando, because Owando is a broker that is other than FXCM, that is different from FXCM. And then let's look down again. You are likely going to, okay, let me just type in Euro USD. So let's see where Euro USD is featured in the different brokers. Euro USD is featured on. So here we have Euro USD on FXCM, Owando, Forex.com, ICE, all of those guys. Now look at them as much as this, right? But we want to stick to a particular broker, any broker you're going to be using to trade or to do your analysis on the market. Stick on that broker for all the currency pairs you're going to be picking. So for the purpose of this class, we're going to be using FXCM. Hope we understand. If you are still with me, please drop some 111 on the chat box. If you are still with me and you're understanding what I'm saying, drop some 111 on the chat box. Amazing. I'm seeing those 111 on the chat box. All right, quickly, Sola. I will now come to take my cursor to Euro USD on FXCM and then take it to the right, extreme right, and you see plus and click on it. When you click on it, all right, now let's go back and see. Now see Euro USD on this watch list. So now let's click on it. You'll now see Euro USD will appear. Now this is the chart for Euro USD. Today is Friday, right? We're making this class is Friday. So now I'm saying this for those who are going to be accessing this the video for this class on YouTube subsequently. Today is Friday. So and the market is still active. We're left with 7 hours, 18 minutes for this market to close. I think this is a daily, this is a daily time frame. So we're left with 7 hours for the market to close for the week. All right, now let's add other currency, Euro USD. Let's add GBP USD. Now this is GBP USD on FXCM. Now look at this Euro USD that we added previously. It is still there, right? And it's still on FXCM, but it's no longer showing plus. It's showing times. It's showing cancel. If you want to remove Euro USD from the watch list, all you need to do is to come to this particular environment and click on this time sign or cancel sign. It removes it. It removed it from there, and it brings it back to this place. And then the next icon you're going to see that is going to be highlighted here is the plus sign. So we just added GBP USD, that's GU, and that's changed from plus to times. Now let's add USD JPY, that's UJ FXCM. We have to look for FXCM. Don't go and add any currency pair on another broker that is other than the first one you are using. So just stick to a particular broker, because if you're using different brokers, it will affect your analysis. Take note of this, very, very important. And that is a little disparity between the candle movement on those brokers based on pricing and all of that. And that little movement can easily affect your price decision, your market decision. And you don't want to lose, even if it is a pip in the market, most especially if you're using a standard lot size. You know what that means. And of course, we always, in our academy, we talk so much on price. We talk so much on technical analysis, and we also talk so much on money management, because we remember I always tell you guys that money your money, your capital is more important to us than your profit. Your equity is more important to us than the profit you're going to be making from it. So always remember this. All right. So I also want to add UEN, that is Euro NZD. I also want to add, now look at this on Orlando. So I have to come to this guy. So look for all the currency pair on this, or the ones you want to trade basically. So let's say I've added those ones I want to trade. Now you see them highlighted here. So if I want to scroll, if I want to enlarge, broaden that space for the watch list, all I need to do is to bring my cursor to this horizontal line. Look at it here, and I draw it to the left. Now you realize that this space is broadened. And if I want to reduce it, all I need to do is to take it to the right, and I've reduced it, right? Now, if I want to select GBP USD, all I need to do is to come to GBP USD, click on it, and the chart for GBP USD is going to display. I hope we understood everything I've said from the beginning to this very time. All right. So part of what you also need to know in using Tradingview is your time frame. So this is a daily. This particular market currently is on the daily time frame. The daily time frame simply means every candle that is formed here is formed in a day. It takes a complete 24 hours for this candle to be formed. It takes a whole day for this particular candle to be formed. So let's look at a different time frame here. Now you have 1 second, you have 5 seconds, you have 10 seconds, you have 15 seconds, down to 45 minutes, down to daily, down to weekly, down to monthly, ranges, and all of that. But we just want to pick some time frame that we're going to be using, the different time frame we're going to be using. So let's say I want to use 3-minute time frame. Now this 3-minute time frame, if I click on 3-minute time frame, this particular chart is going to change to 3-minute time frame. Now you realize that the candlestick has now reduced in length, that's reduced in size. So how do I increase the size of this candlestick? I will bring my cursor to this place, to this price, right? To the side of the price. And what do? I click on my mouse, and then I drag it upward. Hold it, click and hold it, drag it upward. And then you click on the interface, drag it downward so that you can see your candlestick. And then click on this again, drag it upward. You realize that the size of the candlestick is increasing. So you realize that whenever you reduce your time frame, the size of the candlestick reduces. And whenever you increase your time frame, the size of the candlestick increases. So whenever you increase your time frame, the size of your candlestick increases. Whenever you reduce your time frame, the size of your candlestick reduces or it decreases. So all you need to do is just to apply this technique. Whenever you want to increase it, come to this place, hold it, drag it up. If you want to reduce it, click and hold on the section of the price and drag it downward. You see, this is reducing. And let's assume I want to draw this market to the right. I want to push this market to the right so that I can see the history of this particular market. All I need to do is to take my cursor to any part of the screen, to any part of the body of the market, and then I hold it, the interface of the market, I hold it, and I take it to the right. Right? Now look at it, it's still going to the right. So long as it is going to the right, you realize that as it is going to the right, some part of the candlestick is not showing. So it shows that market was actually up at that particular, the price of market was actually up. So what do I do? I hold the market, I hold my mouse here, hold it, and then I drag it downward. It now gives me the full view of my market. So you just play with it this way, just play with it. Keep practicing it, you will get used to it. Practice make perfect, and don't just keep practicing. Practice to a point of perfection, because it's not just practice that make perfect, but perfect practice leads to perfection. The goal of everything you do is to grow bigger and better than what you used to be before. And I always tell you that history in market gives us an overview of what the market is likely going to happen. The combination of history and the current moment of the movement of the market is going to give us an approximate directional movement for the market in the nearest future. The nearest future can be the next 2 minutes, the next 5 minutes, the next 1 hour, the next 2 hours, the next 5 days, the next 2 weeks, the next 1 month, and all of that. So having understood this, if I want to highlight, I want to increase this time. I don't want to click on this and to have this drawdown and to keep selecting the time frame. I just want to have this time frame displayed on my screen, so that all I need to do is just to click the one I want. What do? I click on this to bring it down, and I star this, I star it, right? Go to 5 minutes, I star it. These are the ones I want to use. 15 minutes, I star it. 30 minutes, I star it. Maybe let's say I don't want to use 45 minutes because it's not far different from the 30 minutes. I go to 1 hour, I star it. I go to 4 hours, I star it. I go to daily, I star it. Now go to weekly and I star it. Now look at this. Look at them here. They are now arranged here. You have 3 minutes, 5 minutes. So long as you start them, they will just display on this, please. All right. So if I want to switch for 5 minutes, look at this. I just go to this. Don't necessarily need to go on the drawdown, and I do my selection and all of that and all of that. So whenever you see 5 here in between the currency pair and the broker you are using, when you see 5, it shows that is 5 minutes. Let me click 15. This 5 will change to 15. Do you see that now? If you see 1 here, 1 here, it means it is 1 hour. So these are the little trick to know about this. So, you know, in Forex, right, there are different, why is my guy now? Why is this guy? In Forex, right, there are different, okay, let me just take it to the end. There are different ways to represent chart. There are different ways to represent chart, different ways actually. Is either we use our candlestick. If you study baby pips, for those of you I gave you baby pips and you're able to study, you realize that you either could use candlestick, or use line, or use area, or use Heikin Ashi, you use holo candles, you use bar, you could use anything. You could use anything. So let's assume I want to use any other this thing aside from, I want to use another style of representing my market aside from candlestick. So this is just click on this sign you're seeing here, this sign you're seeing here, this sign you're seeing here. When you click on it, you have bar. I'll click on bar. Right now, my market shape has changed. I click on this, I want to use line. This has changed to line. I click on this, I want to use area. You realize this has changed, but I prefer to use candlestick. Or I prefer to use candlestick. And I hope you also prefer to use candlestick. Actually, candlestick gives most of the interpretation of Forex from different pros, market pros, and the market makers, and the different big guys in market. They mostly use candlestick, and that helps us to also learn from them and make good market decisions. So because of how long we've been using this, it becomes more convenient for us to don't want to change it for any other form of market representation. All right, so let me show us some other tools that we need. Now, these are indicators. This is indicators. So any indicator you want to use, just click on this. It comes here. So technical indicators. Yeah, these are the technical indicators. So let's say I want to use RSI, relative strength index, right? So this one has showed up. What do I do? If I click on it, let's go to our chart now. You realize that our RSI had appeared on our chart. So this is just an area for indicator. Let's say I want to use moving average. So this is a moving average. I'll click on it. So let's go to the chart. So if I want to add it to favorite, I'll just click on the star to be added to favorite. But I don't need to add it to favorite. This is just for tutorial sake. So you realize that this guy is added to the screen, the moving average and RSI. All right. let's also say that now there are also different tools that we use to interpret the market. Okay, if you want to hide these particular tools we're seeing here, if you want to hide them, this is your moving average. If you want to hide it, you don't want to see this on your chart. Maybe you want to make certain analysis and you don't want to see this guy. So what do? You just bring your cursor up here. You realize that this thing will highlight itself, and then you click on this thing that looks like it's highlight, hide. Just click on it, it hide it for you. And in this case, in the case of RSI, if you want to hide it, just click on this guy here. Sorry, if you want to maximize it, just click on this guy here. You see it maximize it. If you want to minimize it, you just click on it, it minimizes. So let's say you also want to collapse it. You want to collapse this guy, click on this, it is gone. You've collapsed it. Right? If you want to restore it back, just click on this. Sorry. If you want to restore it back, just click on, I just swapped it actually. So let's say I want to bring it back. Oh, why is this guy now? Okay, let's say there are some times that you make some mistake in the on your chart and you want to restore certain things back. All you need to do is to click on this guy. So let's say, for instance, I draw a line here. I draw a line here. Or before we get into that, let me just explain this part. So let's take, for instance, that you want to use horizontal line, you want to use vertical line for your support and resistance, for your trend line, and for demarcation and all of that. So you could use this, you just click on this guy here. Now this is trend line, click on it, and it gives you your trend line. From here, oh, is it? Okay, this is it. I think my network is misbehaving. That's the reason I'm having some of these challenges. Sorry for that, because I was trying to explain how to restore by your RSI and the network was not responding. So whenever you have network interruption, it also affects your usability of your trading view. So let's assume that I mistakenly deleted this guy. And I want to restore it back. So you come to this place. Look at where my cursor is highlighting at the top of your screen towards the right. So you realize this particular arrow that points to the left, click on it, it restores it back. So you mistakenly delete it, you want to restore it, you click on the guy, it comes back. So let's assume you want to delete it actually, you don't want to see it, you redo it, click on it, it is gone, right? So now these are the different tools we use. Here you have your crossbar, you have your dot. This crossbar, that's what I'm using currently. Your crossbar, it gives you your horizontal and your vertical relationship. Horizontal relationship gives you the price relationship on the market with the price. The prices, the different price section in the market, they highlight the prices. Now look at that's why you see wherever if I take it downward, it shows me the price at that particular location. If I take it upward, it shows me the price at that particular location. And the vertical line is showing us the time, the duration, or the time, the history, the time of that particular session. So it shows the relationship of time actually, basically. So you see, if I take it to this side, it shows me this is Monday, 20th of March. This is Monday, 20th of March. Okay, this is Monday, 20th of March, 2023 at 9 o'clock a.m. And then if I take it here, this show me 21st, Tuesday, 21st, 2023, March 2023, 3 a.m. So this is just the relationship of time. Horizontally is the relationship of price. Vertically is the relationship of timing. So you want to stick to this crossbar. All right, I also explained this already. So this is trend line. So let's assume I want to add this to the screen. So all I do is just to click on this star. It has been added to the screen. I don't necessarily need to come here and check this draw button. This is arrow. I add it to the screen. So if I want to use arrow, and I want to shift it, just hold on this, press it, and then shift it to any location of your choice. This is arrow. You click on it and you mark your chart. Let's assume you just want to draw a particular line just to explain something maybe to your student or at the course of your technical analysis. So if you do this, these are the color. If you want to change the color, right? So just click on this pencil sign you're seeing. I want to change it to red, or you want to change it to whatsoever color you want to. So you could just do that. And then the megapixel, this is 1. If I want to change it to 2, it becomes thicker. If I want to change it to 3, it becomes more thicker. If I want to change it to 4, it is the thickest. So I prefer using 2 actually, depending on what I'm doing. So if I want to delete it, just come to this guy here and I delete it. So you have them here, different type of this. This is a ray. We also use it for trend. So if I click on it, if I want to draw a trend line, you see this now. You see this, right? So if I want to delete it, if I want to color it, remember how I colored it. I want to color it black now. This is that about that. So if I want to delete it, I just click on it, highlight it, then this guy highlight, and then delete. So you have different tools. You have different tools in Tradingview. That's one of the beautiful things about Tradingview. Give you, so this is a horizontal line. Say for instance, you want to draw support and resistance. This is a horizontal line. I want to lock it. Okay, this support and resistance, right? So let's say I want to pick what is it again? Vertical line. Okay, let me use vertical line so that you can see. It's a vertical line. Remember, you can always highlight it. You can always change the color. This is to red and all of that. So let's assume you want to delete everything that is here. You don't want to follow the rigors of deleting them one after the other. You just want to delete them all at once. So you just click on this, remove. Click on this delete, and you're seeing at the bottom of the left section tools, you see they say remove night drawings, remove, because this night drawing is telling us that we've used 9 tools here, 9 tools. Remove 0 indicators. We don't have any indicator here. Remove 9 drawing. What is it here now? So we want to remove 9 drawings, and just click on it. All the drawings are gone. You could see that. So let's say you want to draw. You want to write something on the screen, or you want to draw. Now look at this. Give us that quality. This guy here. Just click on it. It does brush. It gives you what you want to do. It gives you what you want to do, right? So that's that about that. Maybe we want to mark spot, want to mark this spot, want to mark this spot, right? So that perform that function. And rectangle, we want to draw rectangle. Maybe we want to mark our support and resistance zones. Want to mark this zone. Okay, this is your entry point. If you get to this place, if price get to this place, just pick it. Now the same thing, if you want to change the color, just highlight it. This guy will come out, and then you click on this, you see, change it to any color of your choice. So there are many things. Just practice them. Come to the market, practice them. And this is part. You click on this, click on the location. And I often use this whenever I want to show you the direction of the movement of market. You see, this how it is this part in this particular place that is used. So if you want to write text, right, this is for text. Click on it, text will appear. When text appear, just come to any place, just click on that, and then what you want to write, let's say resistance, right? I want to write resistance. Then I click bold. I want to bold it. Then I click OK. Now look at it. So I want to write something on the screen, and I take it to the location I want to take it to. Or let's say I want to keep it here. So if you want to write text on the screen, so let's say you want to use emoji. You want to use emoji. So where is $sign? Where is I love $sign. I love $sign. Okay, I'm not seeing $sign here. All right, so here is it. I'll just put it where I want to put it, and then if I want to draw it to any side, I draw it there, right? So if you want to use emoji, this is what it is used for that. So if I want to calculate pips, I just click on this ruler here, and I take it to the point at which I want to calculate the pips to, and I take it to the next point I want to calculate to. I take it from the point I want to calculate to the place I want to calculate, and it shows me the number of pips I want to use, right? 136 pips. All right. And then there's also what we call position, long position, short position. If you want to calculate pips for a buy market, you use long position. Long position, it takes from down to, so when you just click on it, it just brings it for you plainly. So if you want to adjust it, so I want to start calculating my pips from this particular region to this region. So this is it. Or where I want to take my profit, which is still used for calculating pips. So I want to take my profit here, and then I want to set my loss here. So you see the relationship between your pips, your pips, your take profit, your risk to reward ratio is 5.7. Your pips is 129 pips. If you're using a mini lot size or whatsoever lot size, so you do your mathematics. So this is used for long position. Is used for buy market. If you want to buy a particular market, you use long position. So let's say I want to delete everything. The chart is becoming too unbearable. So I've deleted everything just using that function I showed you. So if I want to use calculate for a buy market, a sell market, so all I need to do is to use my short position. I take it to the point I want to do my calculation, drag this guy to this place, and then this I adjust it. Of course, your reward will always be above will always be more than your risk, your risk, right? So you just keep using this. So let's assume you've drawn plenty things here. You've drawn plenty things, and there are many things here. So many things. You also came here and then you added an indicator. Let's say RS or moving average, or even momentum. All of those guys, you add them to the screen. You have so many things on the screen. Now realize we have too many things and you want to hide them. Just come to this guy here. Click on this guy. You realize that those things on the market that you've done on the market, they now become hidden. But as for your indicator, if you want to hide your indicator, remember I told you, you come to this place, a particular indicator, you click on this, it is hidden. So I hope with this little with this short video, you're able to understand the basis on how to use Tradingview. Now, there is no video that can show you everything about Tradingview, because in fact, they keep updating it. The major thing is for you to know the most important tools that you need for your market interpretation. I think one of the things I need to show is alarm. If you want to set alarm, you just come here. What I do is just use this guy, just this plus, or if you click on alarm, it will highlight. Just take it to the place you want to use. Just click on this. I click on this. Now, this is my alarm. I create. I click on create. Now, this shows me that whenever market get to this particular point, my alarm will ring. It will ring. So thank you so much, guys. This is where we're going to end this class. There is so much to learn, but as I always tell you, go back and practice everything. Look at this alarm is already ringing. Show that market is approaching that location. Go back, practice this thing over and over, and you get to understand it better than you think you do right now, because practice is not just practice that makes perfect, but perfect practice leads to perfection. So see you guys in the next class. And remember, we're going to be coming live this week to do live trading both on HFX and to do live trading on a traditional Forex. If you're someone who is watching this video on YouTube and you want to join us, just follow the description and you see our address. Follow